actually need to remove ourselves from this kind of prison we did put ourselves in it, a prison of mind. I know majority of us grow up using a certain type of gadget. Like for me, almost everything which I could see was LG. If it's a fridge, it's LG. If it's a TV, it was LG. Then we came in the eras of Samsung. If it's a TV, it's Samsung. Everything is Samsung. So for me to come and tell me, oh, now you can stop buying Samsung and go buy Hisense or go buy TCL or go buy maybe another model, it's becoming difficult, because already I have set my mind that it's only TCL, it's only Samsung and LG which are good company which make this thing. And I know majority of us, we don't want to agree and we hate it when someone is saying that, because for sure we all want is to continue spending. Then you come here complaining, or even if not here, wherever you go complaining that you don't have money, that the government or you are not getting paid enough. Who mistake it is? Like, you are getting paid. It might not be enough, but if you can plan all your money very well, I can tell you this, it will be enough. But we don't want that. Actually, when I started talking about it, we are getting some money, but we don't know how to plan. People start living this live stream. Because when I was starting, I was having like 7, 6, 8 people. Now they have left because we don't want to face the bitter truth. And that's why you find that we love a lot to go to therapy. I'm not saying therapy it's not good. I'm not saying it's not good. But in a way, for me, I don't think so it's that good for me. You see, when you go in therapy, what do? You sit there, you start telling this guy or this woman whatever is bothering you. Then the woman will just listen. So all you wanted is someone to listen. Then after listening, chances will tell you, you know what, accept who you are. Or she will try to tell you, let's say it's a couple in a therapy. You find that he will start telling you, like, the good thing about this person, and like the good things about the wife, and the husband will be told like the good things about the wife. Then if the good things are more than the bad things, it's okay, you can say together. But let me ask you this, you have that one thing which made you go to therapy. Unless you can solve that one thing, there is no way you will be able to move on. And that is what they are not telling you. I would wish we will reach a point where you go in the therapy, they told you, oh, what is the issue? The issue is maybe your wife does not cook or does cook very horrible food. The therapist, I wish he could be asking you, can you live with this kind of behavior you are seeing? If no, then just move on. Go find whoever will give you that. Because you'll go to therapy, they will tell you, try to control yourself. Oh, don't worry, remember there is those good things about this person, but those things will always be arising. Remember this, whenever you maybe have a fight in the house, wherever you have something, they will arise. You'll be fighting over you didn't pay bill on time, and all of a sudden you hear the guy saying, oh, even you don't cook, that's how even you cook your food, that's why they are not sweet. And you're like, oh, we did solve that issue. No, you didn't solve. You are told and taught how to avoid the issue. And that's how we as this generation want to live. If someone come here and tell me, you see, whatever you're talking about, it suck, I'll feel bad. But in the real sense, majority of time, people who want what they want to immune. I would want someone to come here and tell me, you know what, whatever you are doing is the best. I can see it will go far. Whatever you are doing will continue to grow. That's how we want us to be told. But it's not the reality. You see, if you come here and tell me whatever you are doing suck, what I'll do, I'll ask you, where do you think I'm going wrong? And if you are a good person, you tell me, oh, you know what, why can't you try to change and do and this and this? And in that way, you'll have helped me. Father, it will be better off than you come tell me here, I can see a bright future in you and I see whatever you're doing, it's okay. Then I find myself 10 years down the line, I'm just still having 5 viewers, the same way I had when I was starting. And before I realize, I start losing hope and I start giving up with this podcast. Because we need actually to start talking the truth. We need to actually start taking things seriously. Instead of us come here and start trying to praise things which does not work. And before we can get lost from our topic, we need actually to start trying to save something from tomorrow. Why can't you do yourself a favor? Why would you go buy something? You very, very, very well know that they are selling this thing because of the blood, because they are already known. You see, there was a time I was out there to buy a VPN. At the first, I bought ExpressVPN, then NordVPN, then Surfshark. Before I can settle for Surfshark VPN, I had tried all those three. But Express is insanely expensive. It's twice the Surfshark. And NordVPN was allowed 150% of the Surfshark. But when I came to get Surfshark, it was offering me everything I was getting. Actually, majority of time, it was outperforming the other two VPN, which were really insanely expensive. Then I came to ask myself, why would I spend my all money here buying the same thing? Because you see, Surfshark was giving me 2-year plan. Express is giving me 1.5-year plan, and still it's twice the amount of the money. But you see, for Express, it have been out there. People have been using it. They have trusted it. So they are really selling on it. It's all purely branding. So all this company do is, they all ask you is, they will spend some money at the first time, second time, and even the third time. From there, they don't do even marketing. Let's take, for example, an iPhone. And by saying that, let's take, for example, an iPhone. Do you ever see any time iPhone really marketing it? Let's compare like iPhone 13 and 14 Pro. You tell me if you can realize any difference. Let's say, first of all, let's take it just physical. Apart from dynamic highlight, you see, you spend a lot of money for a just small thing like a dynamic highlight, and it will be fun. It will be good for the first 2-3 days. What will happen after that? You are like, this dynamic highlight, actually, it's annoying. It's a bother. That's how life it is. It's only, you just enjoy something when it's new. And by doing that, let these two people, a person who go right now to the shop and buy iPhone 14 Pro is $1,500. The other one is $1,100, and they will give you almost, and if not same services, if not the same thing, they'll give you almost same thing, and you will be spending extra 500 above this other guy. Take that extra 500, go invest in share. Let's take 500 and another 500 and another 500. You have 2,000 USD. Go buy maybe Tesla. You go buy share for Tesla. It's 500 the last time I checked. True? Or maybe anything else, a company which have a very bright future. Don't worry, in case those money go, the company fail, it's okay, because you have already had plan to spend that 500 on a phone, and for it was already like a waste. So in case even this money go to waste or the company collapse, it's okay. But if it succeed, you'll be in a position to buy another 10. But we don't want that, because your friend are using the latest one. Why would you be the one using the older version? Why would you be the person who is using the other phone which people are just throwing away. You see, like, there was a time I did meet a lady who was using the first ever iPhone. That phone had no battery. Actually, it could not keep charge even a second. If you remove it from power bank, it's dead. But she spent actually some amount of money which she could have bought another good Android phone, a new one. But why? She wants to be associated with it. Yes, I understand. It's a good phone. Everyone in the world would wish to have it. That is something we can all agree. The only reason you don't have it, the only reason the world does not buy an iPhone is because they cannot afford. But if they can afford, they will buy it. But